What's up, fam? Mr. Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, got some game for y'all today. I was asked a question. I'm trying to finish out the year, getting my questions, answering questions that were asked in the chat pertaining to the dump truck business. And this question that I got today that we're going to talk about had to do with what would be my advice for dumping a wet load that's been in the truck for a while, or a load that's stuck in the truck, that kind of thing. Hey, after 23 years, going on 24, been there and done that. Down here in South Louisiana, we've had such stuff, we call it blackjack mud, man. That stuff is so sticky, so nasty, and it could just work you to death, man. And so let me give you some pointers on how to deal with that kind of stuff. If you have the opportunity to be proactive on the front end, knowing that you're going to go and haul some sticky stuff, here's some game. Right? First of all, try some diesel or some hydraulic fluid in your bed that morning, all right, before you go haul the sticky stuff, because that helps to create a slick film on the floor and sides of your bed, and that will help it. Now, obviously, if your floor and sides are beat up from hauling heavy stuff and you didn't have the T1 steel floors, it ain't gonna help you. It's gonna still get stuck in those little dents in your bed. But if you you can slick your bed out with that kind of thing, and when you get that first load of dirt or sticky dirt or stuff like that, it'll typically come on out. That's if you got the opportunity beforehand. Now, if you've been hauling during the day and got a wet load and was stuck with it, well, let me deal with it in this aspect. Let's deal with it if you're dumping wet loads, right? It's just bad, nasty stuff. How do you do that? First of all, I'm going to come closer. Make sure you are on level ground, brother, sister. Make sure on level. That's the first thing you want to do with any load, but specifically a wet load, because see what's going to happen. When you're letting that bed up, man, if you're already on a lean left or a lean right and you got a sticky load that ain't falling out, like talking about, all that weight's up in the air. And if you're already leaning, you could go over either way. So make sure you're on level ground. That's number one. Number two, you let it up, and you just let it, you dump out what comes out, right? Open the gate, let what comes out, comes out. Now, a lot of times what I've done, I'll let the bed stay up. A lot of time what we found, gravity will help you. All right, gravity will help you, and some of that stuff will come out, right? All right, thirdly, sometimes it's just going to take good old-fashioned elbow grease, right? That shovel. I know you don't want to hear that. I spent a lot of days shoveling dirt out of bed, bad loads, sticky loads, wet load. All right, and so, I done got older now. I don't like them kind of jobs, but when I was younger, I did them. And I've been on jobs, man, where half a load coming out, and I've had to jump in the back and try to loosen it up, to get it to come out. Or you get the track hoe. If you're hauling on a job like that, get the track hoe to clean you out before you get the next load. Because if you're just steady dumping wet on top of wet on top of wet, guess what? It's just going to pile up. You ain't going to be carrying about 6-7 yards. Did you get that? Did you get that? All right, so what we do sometimes, we'll haul two on a job like that, haul 2 loads, let him scrape us out. Haul 2 loads, let him scrape us out. All right? Give you some more game. If you were hauling wet stuff, sticky stuff, and you broke down, and the load was hung up in your bed overnight. All right, here's some game for you. If it was diesel, if you can that day, put you some diesel around the doghouse and around the sides of that load, especially if it's asphalt. All right, and just 10 gallons of diesel all around on the edges, and let it seep. It'll seep down into the front and the side. And what'll happen is when you get the truck fixed and you get ready, it'll be hard, but when you let it up, and you may have to let the bed stay just up for a while, it's coming out. All right. If it's dirt and it was sticky and it's been in your bed 4 or 5 days because you was broke down, then what I would try to do safely is, if there's a dirt pit in your area, I would talk to that guy. If you bought out dirt for a guy for a while, something like that, hey man, look, I got a problem. I hope you can help me with. I've got a bad load that got stuck on my truck while I was broke down. Can I come over there, lift it up, and let you dig it out for me? And if you don't have any place you can put it, I'll let you dig it out for me and then just load it back on me, and I'll be able to take it where I can dump it. Did you get that? That's the game right there, right? So local dirt pit, buddy with a backhoe. Ain't got to be a track hoe. Buddy with a track hoe. That's how you can get those loads out of your truck, okay? And I'm sure in the comment section, some more guys will have some other suggestions, but those are some things I've done. All right, that's it, guys. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and notification bell. Country CEO. I'm out of here. I'm gone.